Hey everyone, Samurai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the third episode of Onii-chan wa Oshimai. Now last episode was a lot of fun. We had a little bit of bath problems, so they had to go to the public one, which led to some pretty good sibling bonding time, I would say. So much fun was had there. And we also had my hero getting to experience some of the maybe less pleasant aspects of being a female. So, kind of sucked for him. But before I get into it though, I do have to let you know that I did kind of switch to an alternate English subtitle track to try out with this episode because I was not a big fan of Crunchyroll's translation of episode 2. There's a little bit of controversy on that on the internet, and I was definitely on the side of not liking it. I'm not really going to get into that too much here because you're here for the episode. So let's jump right in and see if these subs are any good and just what happens in the episode. So 3, 2, 1, fuck. Okay, just somebody have to go to the bathroom. The hand placement kind of, hints at that. Oh, okay, occupied. Oh, that's a new character. Okay, that's not Mihari at all. I think that's her name. But yeah, that's one way to meet the new character. Can't argue with that. Can't complain about that. Definitely, I don't think he was expecting that. But how does she feel about that? She might not be happy. Oh, she's got some real long nails. Yeah, she doesn't seem too bothered. That was kind of like a teasing tone. So, probably not going to get any overdramatic, smack. Also, the opening. Man, some of these shots. The opening, last episode, the version I watched, there's also some complaints about the transition of that. I actually didn't pay much attention to it, really. It's just such a chaotic song. Didn't really have a chance to really read much of it, but there are also complaints about that online. Honestly, who can afford to pay attention to on-screen subs in the opening? That's the real question. I know I'm not strong enough to. But yeah, I'm just glad we actually get to meet some of the new characters. I really wasn't expecting it yet. I was expecting maybe episode 4. But yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, the pink-haired girl there. Hopefully we get a name for her. She's probably, not a fan of being referred to as pink-haired girl. And a lot of the song is too fast and hyper for me to understand, but the whole, Adi and Nashi part, I understand perfectly and I do quite like it. My hero's unexpected encounter. Is that what we got earlier? Because, yeah, I guess you could call it that. Well, there she is. Is she messing with her hair? Or just taking her prisoner? I think she likes her. Kaede, okay. I can remember that. It's much easier than the My Hero Mihari confusion. Yeah, Gyaru. I would definitely call her that. She'll definitely have some fun with that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be her reaction. There you go. Indeed. That is a mystery. Where did the sister come from? Is that a good enough explanation? I guess so. I don't think she minds one bit. It's like, you're not actually leaving me alone with this person, are you? Also, I could have swore I edited it for the subs to be up top. I guess I must have messed it up somehow. Video games, mostly. There's that, too. Do you? Are we talking about the same kind of games? Because, yeah, you might be more of a smartphone game person. It's quite the phone case. Rocking those triangle eyes. Somebody hungry? Are you gonna cook? Raid the fridge. Oh, we even got an apron on. How hard can it be? Oh, okay. A little bit surprising, but cool. I like her so far. I mean, depends on what you're making. Difficulty can fluctuate wildly on cooking in that regard. And of course, eggs cost a small fortune nowadays. Yeah, she definitely fills out that apron. Little of this, little of that. Really peaceful music. And yeah, they're actually really going full on with animating her cooking session. Like you could take notes and stuff. Well, okay, up until I skip to here. A little bit wary to try it. But I'm sure it's great. Told you. So yeah, probably only going to get her this episode. As far as, like, you know, new people, which I'm fine with, you know. Don't want to, like, overload poor Mujirou with a bunch of the friends. Shoto, Adi, like the, you know, the opening Adi and Nashi. You know, different Adi, but still. Because that's Adi as an Adu. This is Adi as like Adi and I. Adi Edu, whatever. I wonder if that counts as discrimination. What are you referring to? Oh, what? I don't see the problem. Man, this really did escalate, jeez. Well, at least you wait till Audrey cooked you a nice meal before we got to this. Man, that skirt, the everything animation. I will not. What are you trying to do here? Makeup. You're a little bit misleading there. Yeah, sister in the background. I mean, she's a girl of science, so, you know. I don't think she wants that to be revealed. So is she like a high school debut kind of thing? Image change, I think is what I'm trying to say. Oh no, we're not done yet. I don't think you want to see my room. Like I just waves with the phone. Is that what young people do nowadays? The Onii-chan rehabilitation project continues. One final wave. What's that supposed to mean? Okay. What exactly was she doing there? We're watching, I assume the end of the universe, watching a show or something. Is it the Titanic? Space Titanic? Because, you know, why not? Yes, I think it's going for a Titanic sort of thing. Basically Space Titanic, which is a pretty cool idea for a movie. Space Titanic. Literally what it's called. Wow, no subtlety. I can respect that. As always, just great posters. That is a downside for sure. Yeah, maybe we could go do that now. See Space Titanic in theaters. A little bit nervous. Latching onto Onii-chan. Nobody told me there'd be so many people. Chuny Dio. And yeah, she looks great. As expected. Okay, that's how we're playing it. She definitely does look a lot older than Mihari. I hope that's the sister's name. I feel like I messed that up a lot. Nice glasses. Indeed. What? Swim dress. Oh, are we going down that road? Because you can definitely imagine how she'd feel in a swimsuit. Yeah, basically like that. Jeez. Yeah, that barely contains her. He's about to say Yōkai. I know it. I mean, it's kind of hard to follow that up. Well, that's not a bad attempt. That actually it's better than I expected. It's even blue, which is my favorite color, so she gets bonus points for that. Yeah, I still, They put her in a skull swimsuit. I mean, they probably don't sell them here, but Oh, okay, really girly. The most girly of the three of them. Pink, pink and frilly. As always, the camera's on point. I like the last one a lot better. Although the zipper is a nice touch. We moved to the One Piece, but still, I gotta say I like the first one best. I can kind of say why you would pick that one. Clearly, we gotta have a beach episode. The movie, the whole reason we came here. We can't miss Space Titanic. Oh no. Yeah, there's very three conspicuous open seats there, so no surprise they went to them. I feel like we skipped ahead a lot. She's crying to the movie. Or she has to pee. Maybe both. But to say, but yeah, become more girly than ever. She's now crying at the Titanic. Because there's that one, online meme. Oh yeah, it's a long line. Yeah. Welcome to another benefit of being a girl. Benefit. Those legs, though. So what are you gonna do? I mean, there's one closed door there. Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Poor my hero. She's such a great friend. But every time I think this show can't, check off more of my fetishes, it manages it. I have returned. I don't want to talk about it. There was a long line. But yeah, I think she really bonded with her in this episode. Seriously, the jiggle physics, they dialed up to 100 with her. Hungry again? I feel like you just ate. Wonder if Kaede's here. She gone? Did she leave without telling us? Or is she just sleeping? Okay, no. Oh, she's sick. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. They actually said the word. Because, yeah, I don't think they actually said the word last episode. Instant ramen. I feel like you can't, but good luck. This is gonna be a disaster, isn't it? We're gonna make a mess of the room. Well, vacuum isn't exactly rocket science. And yet you managed to mess it up. If you could do the other things, cooking's not gonna go well. Kaede, please come help me. She says Daijobu, but... Okay, so if we're not going too bad. Hopefully the final product is edible. Yeah, be careful not to spill it. It is nice, though, that my hero has a chance to actually help her for once. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, she just appreciates the effort. Never thought the day would come where Onii-chan would cook for me. Yeah. Wait till you eat it before you know how grateful you should be. Yeah. Sounds about right. As long as it's edible. Just go on the internet. There'll be plenty of salt there. Particularly about this show. From certain communities. Belly full of Onii-chan's porridge. Time to go to sleep. Or did Kaede show up for a visit? Or just a flashback / dream? Because it's cute. The important thing. Which, yeah, kind of comes back to mention the air clip earlier in the episode. His little sister, I remember. Yeah, she said that. Is she not a Gyaru? You should make her be friends with my hero. Have our respected little sisters, hang out. Feeling better? My hero is there. What a good Onii-chan / Imoto. Got the hair clip. We're gonna see some of the remnants of the cleaning attempt. It's usually a gradual thing as you get older. Little did she know that led to his, inferiority complex, or whatever you want to call it. It's great to hear. And it's got a smiley face, kind of like the mittens did. Kaede, the hero we need. At least, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many episodes are left. At least that much. And I guess 9 episodes? Yeah, this is episode 3. I always, doing math on camera's rough. The pressure. So yeah, clearly some more people to meet eventually. Who would imagine a small pizza for half a dozen people? It's always funny when you get to, meet the characters individually, because now I watch this episode and I'm like, one of those characters in the back, I know really well now. The others are still a mystery, though, because they haven't gotten their episode yet. Oh yeah, the laundry. I told you. A complete mess. And that's a fine end card right there. So now we'd actually need to have that happen, in the series itself, our beach episode. But, yeah, that was the 3rd episode of Onii-chan wa Oshimai. Definitely another really good episode. I know if we actually did get new characters thrown in, it would be a great way to spice things up. And yeah, I'd say Kaede made some pretty good spice in that respect. She comes over. She has a meeting with my hero in a bit of an awkward location, but, didn't really cause too much of an issue, really. She's definitely latched on to my hero very strongly, all the same. And yeah, she's got friends with Mihari. I'm trying to lock her name down, but yeah, she definitely very nice. She cooks for my hero. She, puts makeup on him, teaches him to cook later in the episode, like helped out with the whole porridge thing. So yeah, I'd say my hero considers her a friend at this point in the series, but by the end of the episode. But yeah, I did quite enjoy her methods to put makeup on him. But yeah, that was definitely a good introduction for her character, definitely. We also had Space Titanic. Because I was watching the commercial and I'm like, this looks like Titanic but in space, right? I wasn't positive though, because I'm not that familiar with Titanic. Like I've seen it before, long time ago. But I wasn't gonna make any bold claims about how that's definitely a Titanic reference, and they literally called it Space Titanic. So yeah, definitely a must see without question. But we didn't just go to see the movie. We had a full-on hangout session with Kaede. Even bought swimsuits, and definitely was a lot of fun. Even got one from my hero, and like I said, I do hope we get a chance to really utilize that now that we have it. It only makes sense, right? So each episode could be a lot of fun. But yeah, the theater itself, the movie watching, poor my hero had to go to the bathroom, had to deal with the long lines, which definitely can happen with girls, and eventually made it, but it's just too late. It's just too late. Luckily, Kaede was there to help, so it's all good. Could you imagine how things would have went if Kaede wasn't there? Man, how horrible would that have been? But also some great mid cards, for sure. And then Mihari got sick, which is unfortunate, but a good chance for Onii-chan to try and be the one, doing chores and helping her, making her food. Obviously, things didn't go super well. Like the cleaning, not great, and the food itself, tasteless, like she said. But at least it was edible, which is, I know that doesn't sound like a great compliment, but some characters in anime definitely make this purple, dark abyss-looking monstrosity that looks like it would poison you if you even looked at it funny. So, edible but tasteless rice porridge. It's fine. It's a good start. So, and Mihari was definitely happy about it. So, nothing really to feel too bad about. Even a little bit of flashback with Mihari and Kaede, which was cool. But yeah, I can definitely see a clear image change took place between there and now. I'm going to get a whole lot of her in the flashback, but still, I can see it. Also got real emphasis on the significance of the hair clip, whatever it's called. I don't wear one, I don't know what it's called. But luckily she did feel better by the end of the episode. And she did talk a little bit about how, yeah, she did grow kind of distant from her brother, which is, that's a normal thing just in general. But when you do have the whole thing with him becoming a shut-in and kind of the cause of that, when you factor in that, definitely makes it even more understandable. So it is nice that, forcibly turning him into a girl did have the positive benefit of having them grow closer to each other. So overall, I'd call it a good thing, definitely. But the show continues to be, really great, like top tier, gender bender, fun anime that I am thoroughly enjoying. As far as the subtitles themselves, definitely wouldn't call the subs perfect. There were a couple of times were a little bit iffy, but it's, it's just a lack of English fluency rather than any kind of blatant political agenda pushing, which I would prefer to have that kind of inaccuracy than just somebody deliberately lying about what the characters are saying for, because it offends them or whatever. I would prefer that over that as a personal preference. So I thought the subs were fine. I didn't really have too much of a problem with them. But either way, I rewatched the show with Japanese subs anyway, so it's it's whatever. But yeah, really good episode. Continuing to enjoy the series. Really loved Kaede. Hopefully the other characters I would meet later down the line can be pretty great as well. That's something to look forward to. So yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.